Well, hello, this is Dee with Backpack Journeys with Dee. I thought I'd give you just a little bit of an update here. So far, I'm not on trains. It looks like it'll be 2022 before I get cleared to be on one. I'll try to get to some train stations as it gets cooler, but I am going to be traveling. What I will do is I will continue to bring you information that I see on different online groups and of questions people have that keep getting answered and asked, and I'll try to do short videos for that. So the first thing I want to bring up is that I feel like most of you have heard that I think about 3 days ago the Empire Builder unfortunately derailed in Montana, and there were plenty of multiple injuries and 3 people were killed. I'd just like to say condolences to all those involved. What the question has come up on online on social media is how safe are trains? Should I go on Amtrak? Should I cancel? I'm scared. I was going to go. I'm hesitant. I'm just going to give you a little bit of not statistical information. You can Google that yourself, but just tell you from someone who's been over 20,000 miles in 2 years, or less than 2 years, all across the country and back on all kinds of trains, short trains, long trains, you name it, that Amtrak is extremely safe. The only thing that is safer is flying. And as some of the rail fans have posted and noted in the groups, is that even though airlines are safer when they do crash, 30,000 feet falling, you're not as likely to survive as in a train. So I have never seen or heard of a Amtrak derailment as long as I was riding trains. I'd say for the past 3 or 4 years. So it is extremely rare. I have, however, been involved of having to be delayed or taken another train or whatnot due to freight train incidences. So it's more common with freight than it is with Amtrak. So don't be afraid to go. I would not be afraid to go and would not be afraid to get on the Empire Builder. Someone asked on one group about winter travel, or the wheel's going to stay on the track in the wintertime. I actually took the Empire Builder, which goes from Chicago to Seattle. When I went to Portland, it has a little side track over in Spokane. You can go to Portland. I went in the winter. I was up there near the Canadian border. It rides right up. It goes through. I went that same trip where the derailment happened in the winter time. No problems. Actually, to me, it was the smoothest ride of any train I've been on. I enjoyed it. So wintertime doesn't matter. The trains are kept in good shape. Tracks are inspected regularly. Actually, where this derailment occurred, an inspection had occurred on that track the week before. So it would take a long time for the authorities and professionals to get out there and see exactly what did happen. And I'm not going to speculate. I don't think that's productive. Let the professionals do their job, and just know that it is extremely rare that it happens. But it gets a lot of, I don't know why it's getting all this much news attention. Other than it's political with the infrastructure bill coming up. They're not going to prove one way or the other. Hope it doesn't affect travel. So that's one thing, is that winter travel doesn't seem, the wheels are geared to stay on the track. They wouldn't be going, they've been going winter after winter for decades and hundreds of years, whatever the train's been going. And they are regularly maintained. So just a fluke thing that happened. I'm sorry, it's very unfortunate that it did. If anybody has any questions or comments, that's all I'm going to say about it, is that yes, it is safe to ride Amtrak. I would not hesitate. If it wasn't for COVID, I would be on a train right now, most likely myself. Would not hesitate at all to get on a train. It's the safest way you can travel right now as far as accidents happening. Okay? So I hope everybody's doing well, and if you have any comments, just put them below. If you have any questions, just put those in the comment section below, and we'll go from there. And if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate all of the support this channel has been given. I know I've not been on the train as often as I would like to have, but we have a pandemic going on, and per my doctor's orders, I am not to be around multiple people, which includes family. I'm not to be around people right now. Hopefully that will change in the near future. So I'll give you as much Amtrak information as I can. Hopefully I will visit some stations when it gets cooler. And until then, be safe and happy rails.